Folks, it's nearly 2018. Before I start tonight's live stream, I just want to mention the fact that this is the 5-year anniversary to the first time I rode my bicycle through El Segundo and only made it less than 100 yards.
What's going on tonight? Yeah, you don't mind if I talk to you for a second? Okay. What difference does it make? Do you have ID with you? I do, but where do you usually keep it? It's my back pocket. Okay. You don't put it in your phone in there? I don't see any reflectors on your pedals either. Well, I'm trying to take it, but I do my just do a favor, technically no legal options on it. Okay, you don't mind if I turn? I do mind. Just if I do mind stuff. Go ahead and step off the bike for me. Step my bike. You're making my bike fall down. This program's okay.
Stop right there. Stop.
How's it going, sir?
Hi,
Can you take off that mask?
how come?
You're riding 2 bicycles. Kind of suspicious.
It's cold. It's cold out.
Okay, can I put the bicycle down?
I'd rather not. I'm going somewhere.
Where are you going?
Does it matter?
Just want to know where you're coming
Daniel?
Yeah.
It is Daniel Solomon.
How do you recognize me with the mask on?
I can recognize your voice.
Okay. Someone told me you guys are treating bicyclists really well over here in this neighborhood lately.
We treat everyone professionally, sir.
I appreciate that.
Mr. Solomon, could you please set the bikes down so we can talk to you?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
How come?
You have no lighting equipment on this bike.
No, I said I do have lighting. See, it's right here. Right there.
Not on the bike that you're riding, sir.
But I put it. Yeah, it's okay. Is she gonna write me a citation for that?
Sir, we'd like to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Can you kick the kickstand on that one? Because I can't reach it.
I can, okay?
I'll get the one.
All right, and I know you've had plenty of contacts with police force. Just don't put your hands in your pockets right now for our safety, okay?
What about my safety?
Okay. We care about your
There's
safety
nothing
as
in
well.
my pockets. I'm not.
Hey, Mr. Solomon, hey,
Yeah.
we care about your safety as well. So we're going to put the kickstand up on
Okay,
your bike here so nothing happens to it, okay?
Okay. I do have another light.
Okay, is there, now where's the kickstand on this bike, sir?
Looks like they're calling in some backup.
No, this is one of your partners right here, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. How you doing, sir?
Good, how's it going?
It's going great. Would you mind just stepping back just a little bit while we conduct our investigation here?
Oh, this is an investigation?
Yeah, it is. I'd appreciate it if you could step back. We know who Mr. Solomon is. We've dealt with him several times. We're trying to treat him as professionally as possible, and we know we're on audio and video just like you guys are, okay? So it's not a big deal, guys.
I'm not complaining.
Excellent. Okay. Now, Mr. Solomon?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any ID on you?
I do.
Okay. Where is it located?
It's in my pocket, but I don't feel like I should have to give it to you.
Okay.
I mean, you guys already know my name, who I am, everything else, right? What do you?
Well, how about this? You sound like Daniel Solomon because
You want to take my mask
I
off?
would love you to take your mask off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's me.
Do you have ID on you, sir?
I do.
Okay. Is it in one of your pockets?
It is, but why do I have to provide it?
Okay.
You go by Tom Zebra as well?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that's your name as well?
No, my name is Daniel Solomon. Tom Zebra is just a moniker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem. I'll tell you what.
Is it okay if I put this?
So can you just put it kind of like on a beanie, sort of? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just so I can see your face. I'm trying to have a conversation with you,
Okay.
Daniel.
All right. What's up?
Okay. So, Daniel, what's your date of birth? Since you don't have to provide me with your ID, can you just give me your date of birth?
I don't want to give you guys any of that stuff because you're going to run my name, and then, for all I know, you guys are going to take me to jail for a warrant or something like that. So you don't have any reason to be running me for a warrant or for anything. I don't feel like I've broken the law. I've been more than cooperative. You pulled me over. You identified me. I have lights on that bike, and I'm just passing through. I'm not bothering you guys.
All right. Can you do me a favor before we continue this conversation? Can we move out of the street and just onto the sidewalk?
No, I'm gonna continue that way. You guys are. I don't want. If I'm not detained, I would rather.
You are being detained right
Why?
now. Because you were riding a bike without proper lighting equipment.
No, I have. There's lighting right there.
Okay, no. This is the bike you were riding, sir.
Yeah. How many taillights do I need? How many headlights and how many taillights do I need?
He didn't have any on this bike.
How many taillights do I have? Can we just keep it real? I have a taillight right there. I have a headlight. There's no need to give me a ticket for that.
Mr. Solomon.
I'm a bicyclist. I'm one person. I only have one bicycle light and one tail light. I actually have another headlight in my back pocket, but that one I would have to hold with my hands. And since I'm limited, I have one hand for this handlebar and I have one for that.
Is there a reason why you are riding you're riding a bicycle with no lighting equipment on it, and you have another bike with you, and you're riding down the street with a ski mask on? Don't you think that looks suspicious to any reasonable police officer?
Even if it is suspicious, you guys have investigated it. You found out.
We haven't run any of these bikes.
Well, there's no need to run the bikes. What I'm saying is, if you think that's suspicious, like a robber or someone committing crimes in the neighborhood, you've already looked into it. You know who I am. You know I'm not robbing places. So you've done your part.
Just because I know of you and who you are, does that mean I know that you are definitely not guilty of any crimes? I'm still just talking to you right now, sir.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you're not letting me go.
Because you're still being detained. That's all. I'm just having a conversation with you. Like I've said before, we've met you before, and would you think, if you were in my position, that it would be suspicious for a person with a ski mask on riding a bike without any lighting equipment at all against the vehicle code, and then having a separate bike with them in an area where there might be bicycle thefts? Would you think that was reasonable for me to think that that's suspicious?
Well, I'm not here to judge your behavior, right? I mean,
Regardless, dude.
huh?
You don't have a forward-facing light. You need to have a...
It's right there.
light.
It's right there.
This is the bike you were riding, though, sir.
Okay. And so, how many headlights do I need?
You need one.
It's right there on that
goes
bike.
300
It's right
feet.
there on that. Look,
You were not operating that bicycle.
that bicycle was on the outside, right?
That's
so
irrelevant.
It is relevant. My safety is relevant.
There needs to be a fix to the bicycle
Okay, so
you were riding.
listen,
Can you no, actually, we're not talking to you, sir.
Can you step back?
We're not talking to you,
so I mean, I don't understand why you guys.
3.1, we're with Daniel Stallman. Can you
You
let
guys
him up, please?
understand that I only have one set of lights. So
Cindy Lassa, Sam, Adam, Union,
We're
Lincoln.
just going to let you go. We just want to make sure we can identify. I've never met you before. I've seen your videos, that's all. I didn't know that your name is Daniel Solomon. I just know you as Tom Zebra. That's pretty much it. He's just asking for a simple request. That's it, dude. Everything's code 4 and cool, then you'll just be on your way, man. That's all.
okay, well, I think you guys already have all. You guys have all that stuff. You have. It's easy enough for you guys to identify me. You already knew my name when I had a mask on.
Well, I recognize your voice, yeah. Because like I said, you've had contacts with us before.
Yeah. I don't understand why. Regardless, that's all the lights. I have one tail light and one headlight. So that's the best I could do. And I think if you guys
Mr.
disagree
Solomon,
with me, you should just give
can
me
I
a
ask you
warning.
this? Can I ask you this? Why do you have two bikes with you? Typically, people only ride one bike at a time. Why do you have two bikes?
Because I have the one I'm riding and I have the one that I'm transporting. I don't drive a car.
Okay. So once again, if you were me, would you think it was odd if there was somebody riding down the street on a bicycle without any lighting equipment with a ski mask on and then holding a separate bicycle at almost 1 in the morning?
What difference does it make if I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying what difference does it make what I think? I'm not a police officer.
I'm just asking your opinion. You're a smart guy. You usually give good legal opinions, so that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, but I think it would catch anybody's attention probably. But you guys have looked into it, right? I mean, we've established that. You looked into it. I took the thing off. You know who I am. So, and I'm sorry that I don't have two lights. One for each bike. I'm sorry I don't have. All I have is one.
Where are you living at right now, sir? On your ID, because I'm trying to positively identify you. Because you told me you don't want to give me your license. So as soon as you know the proper procedure, we positively identify you. We determine no crime has been committed, and we'll send you on your way. I don't want to detain you any longer than it has to.
We've done that. You've already determined that no crime has been committed. So at this point, since there's no crime, there's no reason to keep detaining me.
There is a crime.
No, there's not. Are you guys? you already told me about that. We have a disagreement. It's possible I could be wrong. I don't think I am, and I don't think you guys actually want to cite me for that. I'm being safe. I have a taillight and a headlight, which is more than is required.
That's not more than is required, and you know that too. You know these laws probably better than most of us, and you know that is not more than what's required. Okay. Now, how about this? Would you like to just give me your date of birth so I can positively identify you and run you through our dispatch, and then
3.1-1035.
and we can get you going, okay? Good.
I have a Daniel.
It's Daniel James. I'm not being difficult, am I?
No, you're not at all. And that's why, look, I'm being cooperative with you, right?
Not completely. I feel like once you know that it's me, then I don't see what the point is of going further. But whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Okay. I'm curious, where are you transporting the bike to?
It depends. I mean, I don't know yet. I might ride to other cities. I don't know.
And are you transporting it for what reason? To give to someone else?
I don't have any reasons or answers. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and that's it.
Where are you headed to?
Come on, it doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you a question. I'm just having a conversation with you.
Okay. I don't want to answer any more questions. I'd appreciate it if you guys, if you think that I need to have 2 lights, I will do my best to do that in the future. There's no way for me to do that right now. I'd appreciate it if I could be on my way.
Is that light while you're carrying it forward facing? Or is the bicycle dangling down? The light needs to be forward facing.
It's forward facing.
The problem was, Officer Glenn, the bike he was riding was the one I'm looking at here, and it has no lighting equipment at all on it. So that's
3.1 valid to yell out of Florence, 1029.
301 copy. Code 4. Okay. Mr. Solomon, you're free to go?
I appreciate it.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I know you're cold, but if you go in other cities with the full ski mask on, you might get stopped too, just because people really don't wear it like that.
I think how else am I gonna wear it? And I think most of the police officers know me. I don't.
Well,
I mean, I don't know who's the one that knew my name.
I did.
I've never even. Have I met you?
We've talked before.
Okay, but it's been a long time. If you recognize me that quick, the officers I know.
I think because of your presence on social media and everything, I think a lot of people know who you are, and that's why I've got no problem explaining why I stopped you, and I have no problem with your friend videotaping us here. Like I said, we videotape and audio tape everything as well. So once again, you're free to go.
Who's talking to?
Yeah.
You have a good night, okay?
Yeah, you have a good night too, Mr. Solomon.
Okay.
Okay, take care. Do you have any questions for me? Or?
Well, the point that I was making about the bikeway,
Yes.
The California Vehicle Code clearly says that the light can be attached to the rider. So if he's riding with a bike, holding it, there's a light that's attached to the rider. That's
Okay, but that light also needs to be forward facing, okay? So
It is.
okay,
Well-
it's forward facing, but while he's carrying that, it's going to be angled downwards.
It's just riding like.
Hey guys, we can agree to disagree. I interpret that vehicle protection differently from you. I feel that when it's attached to the person, that might mean a headlamp, not a separate bike that the person's carrying. But look, we interpret it a little bit differently.
That guy has no light, and he's riding the wrong way against the flow of traffic.
Well, we're talking to you right now. Yeah, I'm sorry we don't have other officers to talk to him right now, but I'll tell you what, you guys are free to go. I appreciate your cooperation, okay? We're busy right now, you guys, okay? We'll decide that. I'll tell you what, you are free to go, though. Do you have any other questions for Mr. Solomon?
I would suggest just looking up the vehicle code and the case law about the light being attached to the rider. Because like if you're riding down the street like this, like he was holding it, like this, you know, it's attached to the rider. The bike can't propel itself, so it has to be attached to the rider.
You know what? Hey, you may have a point, and I'll tell you what, I'll look it up, sir.
Okay, it's a subsection to the code about the light.
21201.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, I will look it up, because none of us know every single code out there, because these code books are this thick.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, I'll look it up. Sound good?
All right.
Have a good
Take
night,
it
sir.
easy.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Solomon. See you around. Okay.
My license is valid. Can you believe that?
Your driver's license?
And yeah, no warrants.